Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Lenovo Ideapad 110-17Isk, also known as a model name 80Vl. And in this video I'm gonna go over how you can open it up and how you can upgrade the RAM for this laptop. They do get shipped out with a 4 or 8 gig RAM. And if I made a video to really a short video so you can find out your maximum RAM capacity for any laptop or any PC, I'll leave that link in the video description. It's 1 minute long. And in this video, but I'm gonna cover just how you can open it up and how you can replace or remove the RAMs. It's really easy, it's not too hard, but they could have made it a little bit easier for normal people. Anyway, so I'm gonna go over the tools that I'll be using to do this service. Tool number 1 is a screwdriver set. I'll be using an UFIXTEK screwdriver set, and we're gonna be using a Phillips number 1. I love this screwdriver set because they're made out of S2 class steel. They will last you a long time. The bits, if you get the Pro set, you'll get the opening tools, tweezers, and a few other stuff. If not, grab yourself a guitar pick. A guitar pick is really suitable to opening cases and covers. The metallic ones are really good and tough. With all this on hand, let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna close up the screen. We're gonna flip it upside down, and we're gonna see a whole bunch of screws on the bottom cover. We're gonna start removing all the screws from the corners, from the middle, everything. All the screws are the same size and height, so don't worry about mismatching them. Also, if you guys like my videos, if my videos are helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It will be a tremendous support and motivation for me to make more videos, take requests, answer your questions in the comment area. I'll really appreciate that. Alright, now that we remove all the screws, we want to keep them in one pile. We're gonna go back and open up the laptop gently. And we're gonna remove the keyboard by sticking the guitar pick or the opening tool in between the keyboard and the palm rest, and we're gonna flip it towards the screen. Do this every 2 or 3 centimeters to the left and toward the right, and you're gonna see a little opening. Put your finger there, don't pull it up, just hold it, and do the same thing all the way to the corner where the power on is. Make sure you don't press it, you don't want to turn it on. And then now you want to pull it up gently and pull it towards the screen so you can release this bottom cover here, bottom hinges. Now to remove the flex cable, you want to open this lock by pulling it 90 degrees upward and slide the flex cable outward. Now we're going to remove few screws here. The screws under the warranty label, which is right over here. Remove this one over here, one by the battery connector, and one right by the flex connector. Alright, once we have removed this one, we're gonna disconnect the battery connector right here. Just pull it back and untangle the cable from here. Close up the screen. But you're not gonna close it all the way, just a little bit. Now what we wanna do, we wanna pull out the DVD drive, just slide it out. Otherwise it's going to be bothering. Stick the guitar pick between the bottom cover and the palm rest. Same thing, just pull it upward, twist it backward. Make sure you hit those clicks. Do this all the way toward the right and back and the left side, back side. And you're going to see the whole thing is coming out. So what you want to do, you want to close up the screen. And you want to pull it back. And the cable for the battery is right there. Just pull it out. And remove the bottom covers. So the battery comes with a bottom cover. Once you remove this one here, then you can see the whole motherboard and everything down here. The battery is right here, and there's a soldered on the board battery, so you cannot replace this. So if on the task manager says 2 DIMM RAM, it's pretty much detecting the solder on the board as a DIMM, but you can. There's only one RAM DIMM available. To remove the RAM, all you need to do is to put your fingernails between these 2 triggers and pull them away from each other. And the RAM will come out in 45-degree angle. And all you need to do is to pull it out in the same 45-degree angle. This one is a 2 gig in DDR4. You can grab another 8 gig if you want. The CPU can handle even more. Grab an 8 gig RAM if you want. Make sure the notch on the RAM matches the notch on the DIMM right there. So if you try to put it the other way around, it's not gonna go through. Doesn't matter the orientation of the label or chip on the RAM, it doesn't make any difference as long as your notch has to match. Then you want to bring it in 45 degrees towards the DIMM all the way in, and then you want to push it towards the motherboard, and you're going to hear these two triggers clicking just like that. That's how you know it's in place. If you try to put it a little offset, you don't push it all the way in, the clicks are not going to do any clicking. It's not, no matter how much I press, I can break it, but it will not lock in. So make sure it's all the way towards the jack and then towards the motherboard. And make sure the hinges are closing nicely. Once you finish with that, all you need to do is to grab the bottom cover, bring it on, put the head of the battery right through this hole, and bring down the cover while you make sure it's inside. Put these back hinges right in place. Push down the corner, make sure you that click sound, those big click sounds. Put the two screws, one at the corner of the laptop in the back side for the hinges, so it keeps it nicely in place. And put the one in the front if you want to right now, for a moment. Now we're gonna grab the caddy, we're gonna slide it right in there. We're gonna open up the screen. And we're going to run the cable for the battery. And slide it right inside the jack. Put the 4 screws that you remove on top here. Alright. And after that, you want to grab the keyboard. Make sure you don't press the power on key. Bring it in offset position. Open up the lock. This flex cable has a lot of earlobes on the side, so you want to put the earlobe in 45 degree inside the jack, bring it in 45 degree right inside the jack, make sure the earlobes goes in, hold it down towards the motherboard and then lock it down. Bring the keyboard under the palm rest, the bottom side, hold it from the middle by 1 centimeter height, and then push the side down, make sure it clicks in, let go, push the other side in first, and then push the top row back in, make sure it hits that nice clicking. And then all you need to do is to close it down. And the last thing down here is to put down the bottom screws on the cover. To put the 2 screws in the middle, these are for the keyboard. Go ahead and put these ones and the rest. And this is how you upgrade the RAM for your Lenovo Ideapad 110-17Isk. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe to support the channel.